Denver, Colorado. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. This finds Franklin. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Warren here from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Finds his back complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Nix with it on 1st. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Knicks from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Man in motion, out of the slot. Again on 2nd and 10, Nix has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Able to get it to Franklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Mims. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. On 2nd down, Warren. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Herbert back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On third down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And oh, he got it! Interception! Dante Jackson takes it away. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Herbert with a blitz coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. On comes someone with plenty of experience putting into this mile-high sky from his high school days at nearby Mullen. It's J.K. Scott. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Nix. Caught by his back.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Third down from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. He's got it near the 10. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Nix looking to throw. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Center return, Nyheim Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Play action with Nix. He puts some juice on a deep. He's got it deep downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. Get more points to end a lopsided first half. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Hines. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Herbert on 1st down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
A gain of 15.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off, and credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. It's Herbert once more. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing it just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers. kick it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. You set it down, score him at the 38. On 1st down, Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll send him over right. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Nix with it on 1st. He's got time here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Chargers.
They'll throw again. Nix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, Herbert. Got him deep behind the line. Broncos grow their lead off the turnover. Extra point try now from Lutz. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Juke the defender. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Chargers take possession. First and 10 now from the 30. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they face second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Herbert throwing again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. He put everything he had into the... Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete to Mims. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
There's slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 32-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Completed to his running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos on their way to their 3rd win of the year. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's the option give to Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Touchdown, Denver. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Hines. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Offense to the line for 2nd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.